Cuckoo. Happy Tuesday, friends. Hey, raining outside, so I came in, picked this book up, because this is what I go to during zombie apocalypse times, because that's when I wrote it. It was the very first book I ever wrote, and I wrote it because I was on my way out of one of the lowest places I had ever been in, and I was on fire. God kissed me in a way that me and him had never communicated before. And I wanted to make sure I wrote these things down because they were important for me to go back to in the event that I ever meet crisis or challenge again. I go back to it all the time. So, first chapter I wrote about accepting our imperfection. I'm somebody who's always striving to do it better. You know, I want to do it as perfect as I can. And that often leads me to feeling empty and exhausted because there's always a gap between me and that which is perfect. And that used to really get me down until I realized that you'll never get there. You'll never get to perfection because it's not yours. It's God's. God has perfect will. God has perfect discernment. God has perfect action. Consistent. We fall short every time when perfection is something that we look after. Accepting the fact that you have shortcomings, accepting the imperfections of yourself, that's a much nobler task. So I wrote a journaling point in this book for us to think about, meditate on, and I'm going to take this one for myself, but I'll share it with you if you want to get on it today. What are your shortcomings? What are the shortcomings that you notice? What are the ones, where's that gap where you fall short? And it's really pinching on you, it's making you frustrated. What are your shortcomings that are part of you, and can you accept it? Can you accept those shortcomings? Can you realize that God designed you in a way that maybe that's not your thing? You're going to fall short there and you're going to need him in that area. Man, if I were to tell you about my shortcomings, we'd need a lot more time than we have now. But knowing what your shortcomings are, accepting those shortcomings, and then asking God to shore it up, to be the meat in the gap, the bridge in the gap, the fill in the gap. God is good, friends. Get up, accept those things about yourself, and praise God for filling the gap. I love y'all, man. Let's go get it.